Hello and welcome to Guitar Pick Zone. My name is Justin and today we're going to be looking at the Jazz 3 guitar picks. If you'd like to buy these Jazz 3 guitar picks, just follow the link in the description and it will take you right to the place you need to be. But for now, let's see what the difference is between these two very similar yet very different guitar picks. I'll try to give you a close-up quickly of the two. You can see they're identical in shape. So who makes these two Jazz 3 guitar picks? Well, that would be Jim Dunlop, and they're probably my favorite guitar pick manufacturer. And I think these Jazz 3 picks were pretty much popularized by Jim Dunlop. They're used by Eric Johnson, Kirk Hammett uses them, Joe Bonamassa. They're really a popular pick. These two are made out of nylon, both exactly the same material. The nylon gives a more mellow tone, but you'll hear just now that despite the fact that these two are made out of nylon, they still produce a pretty different sound. So the shape, like I said, it is the jazz shape, and that I'm not sure where the jazz shape actually originated from, but I do know that the Jazz 3, the name was created by Jim Dunlop, and now it's sort of used to refer to pretty much any jazz shape that resembles this, but the actual Jazz 3 is by Jim Dunlop. And so the gauges of these two, they're exactly the same, but I believe it's 1.38 millimeters. So it's a pretty thick pick, but the real difference between these two, the black and the red one, is that the black one is much stiffer than the red one, and you can feel that immediately as you start playing. This black one has a lot less give, but it also means that it's quite nice for articulate lead playing, whereas the red one has a bit more flex to it. So I guess it comes down to your preference. I still can't decide which one I prefer, but I do know that this Jazz 3, this very red one, well, not this exact one, but one like this, got me into jazz picks, and now I actually can't play regular sized picks anymore. The grip on these two, I'd say that's probably the biggest downfall to these Jazz 3s as we know them like this. However, they do make the max grip versions, which you can also find a link in the description to. And the max grip is pretty much the same thing. It's just got the famous Jim Dunlop max grip crisscross sort of pattern on the pick, which keeps the pick nicely in place. Whereas with these ones, you will find that they tend to slip sometimes. The best uses for these two are definitely picking and lead guitar. Although no reason why you wouldn't use them for rhythm. I do know quite a few metal guys, or heavy metal guys that is, that use these for riffage and whatnot. So it's a really versatile pick, I'd say. Definitely one of my favorites. Oops, dropped one already. And now we'll hear what it sounds like. Okay, so let's start off with the red one. We'll do some picking and then some strumming. Okay, now let's hear what this. Okay, now let's hear what this red Jazz 3 sounds like. And now let's hear what it sounds like with the black one. Red one. Black one. Immediately with that picking, you can hear that the black one jumps out a lot more with the sound, and the red one is a bit mellower, and I'm not sure if you could hear it come through, but the flexibility I think gives it that sort of mellower sound. But let's hear how it sounds like with the strumming chords and these two picks. Black one. Red one. With the strumming, it's not quite as, well, the differences aren't quite as pronounced as when you pick the strings. But I mean, this black one, a lot stiffer, a lot less friction on the strings, I think. Red one, mellower, more flexibility. You can just hear that black one jump out. Red one, black one, red one. If you want more close-up of these. Now you can see, not too thick, definitely not thin. But all in all, quite resilient picks, I'd say. Probably weigh a lot less than, say, your Delrin type guitar picks. But these are definitely one of my favorites. I recommend, if you haven't tried them, definitely check them out. If you're not sure which one to go for, the red or the black, just get both. They're not too expensive, and yeah, see which one you prefer. They do actually make these Jazz 3s in a whole host of different materials now and gauges, but these are definitely the original, and a good place to start. If you're looking to play with smaller picks. Don't let the name fool you though. Jazz does not mean that these are necessarily just suited for jazz music. Like I said, even Kirk Hammett uses one of these, so You can really get away with most types of music. And yeah, if you want to get these, yeah, and don't forget, if you want to get these, follow the link in the description or visit guitarpickzone.com. Thanks a lot, guys.